today is gonna be a good day. Today is gonna be a good day. Hey beauties, it's Viviana, and today, so this is a video I've been wanting to try for a very long time. However, I've been putting it out for months because I was feeling kind of intimidated and damn, it just seems like a lot to tackle. So after months of watching and taking notes from a whole bunch of TikTok videos, Instagram reels, and also full tutorials here on YouTube, I think I'm finally ready to attempt my straight lace front melt-in baby hair wig. Yes, I have slapped a wig on my head before, but to do the whole melt-in lace 16x4 lace front, I've not. So this is the hair I bought from Shein. Yes, Shein. So because I'm a newbie at this, I really can't give you a genuine review on the hair. Is it 100% human hair? Is it high quality? Is the density right? I don't know. So one of the first things I noticed when I pulled the hair out of the box was how noticeable the knots were. And the hairline was very thick and definitely giving Barbie. So this is how the hairline looks. And to be honest, I don't know if I need to pluck it more. I don't know. I'm just here guessing. I know I need to bleach it because I can see the black dots, which are the knots. I feel like I need to add some mousse to keep the hair back. What am I doing? I'm just plucking all things. I don't know. That's the thing with being a big, you know? You just really don't even know. Let's bleach the knots. Let the shit show begin. So the thing is, I've tried bleaching knots before, but there's a difference between bleaching knots knowing what you're looking for versus bleaching knots just because you know you're supposed to bleach your knots. So I saw the results of this reel on Instagram and it's like a light bulb went off and I realized, oh, these are what properly bleached knots look like. Okay, well you see, I ended up wasting almost like 3 hours trying to bleach these knots. Mixing the bleach, applying it to the lace, having it sit, watching it, taking it up, looking to see if the color changed, and after 40 minutes, it still wasn't giving scalp. So I shampooed it, mixed new bleach, and did it all over again. 3 times. I did this 3 times. Let me show you the results of this trauma. I guess it looks acceptable, but it's definitely not giving scalp. I mean, I can re-bleach the knot, so I guess I can do that at another time in the future if needs be. Guys, when I say I've been stressing about this video, I was even overthinking how small I should do these cornrows to ensure that this straight wig lays flat on my head, alright? I don't want no lumpy wig, alright? I'm aiming for sleek, flat, laid wig. I've literally seen videos where persons just catch up their natural hair in one and then they can just go ahead and put on their wig cap and their straight wig. I wish I could do that, but I can't. Instead, after starting these corners the day before this, so that today, you know, I'd have spent just 20 minutes bleaching my knots and then finish up my cornrows and then go straight into just applying my wig. Nope, this took me all day and I was done. Hi. 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 So I left here yesterday frustrated because I just feel like I couldn't get these knots right. And just... So yeah, after bleaching this thing so many times, the bleach kind of started seeping through the wig, and I kept taking it up to check it, and because I kept taking it up to check it, the bleach got on other areas of the hair that it wasn't supposed to get on. So yeah, the edges are blonde, and like, why the hair keep going forward? Ugh, is this like a thing? Is this normal? So another reason I think I was overwhelmed yesterday, I did mention that I watched several videos of how to lay a wig. I guess I got overwhelmed with the amount of videos that I watched and the amount of different techniques from several different people. Yeah, I was having an information overload yesterday, trying to just get everything perfect, trying to remember everybody's tips and tricks and information, and it was a lot. Alright? It was a lot. It was a lot. So, for today's video, we're backing it all up. Alright? I already got the bleach knots. I did the cornrows. So, I will be following along with one person tutorial today. LexclusiveTV. Start to finish frontal wig install for beginners plus ball cap method. So I did buy most of my items from Lexclusive's recommendations. So yeah, let's follow along with our video and get this wig on my head. Please. Please.
I am caffeinated and hoping for the best today.
I'll have her link down in the description box, so you know you can go over there and click like. Yeah, because she's going to be very helpful to me right now. So the first thing she's doing to prepare the wig on camera is to tint the lace. My first step was to bleach the knots. I'm assuming that her knots are already pre-bleached.
Y'all better come up here and get one of these.
What's that?
It's a pre-bleached wig.
So in Lexi's tutorial, she used a cream foundation to tint the lace so it matched closer to her skin tone. Well, I don't have a cream foundation. And as I said, I did watch a lot of other videos where other people use different things. And one of those things that I bought was a tinted lace aerosol spray. I saw this item on a lot of person's videos, so it seems to be pretty popular. With the spray on the lace. Maybe I should do, ooh. I'm not sure. Okay, here what? Let me flip it. Jesus, most of it gone on Janet. Wipe off Janet. Jesus, it's messing up the wig. Today was supposed to be easier. Why is it so? Why am I doing this? You know what I'm thinking? All right. I don't have any cream foundation, but you know what I do have? I do have Juvia's Place, a very thick, full coverage foundation. So she just used a makeup sponge and dab it. Look at Janet's face like, bitch, I did not sign up for all this.
Once all of that lace is covered up, I'm sealing it all in with the Got To Be Freeze Blast spray on both sides of the frontal.
I got that! Alright, so I'm gonna do just like she did. Just spray.
Then I'm just waiting for about 5 minutes for that to completely dry down. And I basically just do this so that makeup does not transfer over to anything else, you know?
Okay, that's good. No transfer. Look at that. The only thing I don't like is how messed up the edges look. I think I'm gonna clean that up. I think I can clean that up. Wet rag. I just have to be patient and slowly clean up these edges. Alright. So now I'm just going to use the blow dryer on low heat to dry the edges. Because I messed them up and I had to clean them up. Now they're wet. So let's
Before plucking, I'm hot combing all of that hair backwards. I just have to be able to completely see what I'm doing.
Oh, that is how we get to see what we're doing. So in the wig space, a hot comb seems to be very essential. So I picked up a cheap one from Amazon, and this thing only has 2 settings. 430 degrees Fahrenheit and 450 degrees Fahrenheit. On natural hair, with flat ironer hair at 410, but this said nope, fry or fryer. No sir, look how blonde the edges are. I really f***ed this up. Alright, so I think that looks good. So now we're on to the plucking stage. So I'm just going to separate the front section and just pluck a little more.
Plucking is really just one of those things that you pick up on visually. But basically, I'm just moving sporadically along the hairline. I'm plucking random spots at a time, meaning I am not staying in one singular spot for too long. And I just keep doing that until I start to see a difference in the fullness. And from there, you'll be able to see what parts need to be plucked a little bit more and what spots you should just completely leave.
Wow, I took out a lot more on this side. I think I can kind of see it. Like, I was just plucking before, but no, it's like I kind of know what I'm looking at. You don't want it to just abruptly get thick, so you're looking for like a gradient. Yeah, I think I see it. I think I see it.
I just took the wig off of the canvas head and I created the middle part exactly where I wanted it while it was on my head. And then once it's back on the canvas head,
we're making progress, we're making progress, we're making progress.
And with my tweezers, once I've cleaned up that parting, I'm plucking that same grid line all the way to the back. I couldn't wait to see it straighten, so that's exactly what we're going to get into.
And to straighten this wig, I'm going to be using my timer ring turned all the way up to level 5. If you haven't seen me use this device on my own natural hair, I'll be sure to leave that video up in the iCards. Let's call this pre-styled because it was very difficult to put the appropriate amount of tension while straightening the hair, because you know the mannequin head is not fixed, so it was going back and forth. So when the wig is on my head, we'll straighten it again.
Trust me, I wanted to come straight in with the bald cap already done to avoid showing you guys my cornrows and everything, but come on, like, I can't do y'all like that, okay?
With Lexclusive's video, I really like that she was detailed and she started from the beginning. And for a beginner, that's important. So for my overthinking naturals with thick hair, I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I think with these 13 cornrows, it's supposed to be pretty flat on my head. So just as Lexclusive recommended, I bought the No Nonsense knee highs in the color tan, size medium. So yeah, this is how it is. And it should be very strong.
Girl, now that we've selected a winner, let's go ahead and get these edges prepped. I'm starting with my Got2b gel to get those edges in check.
So I thought I had that Got2b gel in the tube, but I don't. But I do have some Gorilla Snot gel, and this is supposed to also be a stronghold gel. However, before I apply the gel, I'm going to clean up any little makeup I have on my hairline, because I do have a little makeup on my face, and I don't want to cause any breakouts. So I'm going to make sure that the gel not mixing with any makeup and clogging my pores. So I'm just going to clean up all the makeup on my hairline.
And I'm just brushing in a very, very generous amount into those edges to get them as flat and as sleek as possible. And with my blow dryer on a cool setting, I'm just drying it right up.
Look how laid back those edges are. Alright. Excited! Finally! We're making progress! Let's see if this can really fit on my head. Ooh! Actually, before I put on the cap on my head, I need to pin up the ends of these braids. And to do that, I'm going to crochet them in. I think that's flat enough. It's as flat as I'm gonna get it, alright? So, alright, let's see if this can get over my big head. Alright, it looks like it can stretch. Let's start at the back. Oh wow. Oops. Oh wow, okay. So I made a tear in this, alright. But I need it to reach to this part. Why my head so big? Maybe I should have bought a large. So from her video, it looks like she used this part, not the, you know, you can see the different color, right? So I'm trying to get this, like the sheer part, fully over my head. Oh, no sir. I saw my strap. No sir, alright, okay. Maybe I should try pull it from the front to the back. Okay, let's do that. Whoa. Okay, I think that's it. Alright. Did it reach my ears? Alright. Yeah, I need it just a little bit more below my ears. Okay, alright. So this is the part where I mentioned I can't find my scissors. So I'm going to be using my razor blade. So I'm going to cut the hole for my ears so that it's laid nice and flat on my head. So my stocking just ripped. Yeah, it just ripped. Hopefully that doesn't cause too much of an issue. Or maybe because there's so much tension on it, it just had to rip. It's alright. I just push my ears through. So I'm going to be using the yellow Got to Be Glued Freeze Spray. And I'm going to slowly glue down the stocking cap to my head.
So I'm going to finish spraying that layer down and then I blow dry it on a cool setting. Second layer is going right on and I'm making sure I spray a very good amount by my ears so that that area can be in place when I cut that cap off. Blow dry that layer up again and I spray the third layer down.
So she did 3 layers and I'm now on to layer 2. So it did take a while for each layer to completely dry, but it did eventually get there. For my fellow beginners, it did move from wet to sticky to dry. So once my finger was sticking on any area, then it wasn't dry. And I just continued blow drying it until my fingers weren't sticking anymore. And that's how I knew it was dry. Okay, let's continue.
But using these fake medical scissors from Amazon, very small and precise, I'm going to start cutting the excess cap off.
Alright, so she used a fake medical scissors she got from Amazon, but I will be using my razor, so it should be sharp enough. And I'll just be sure to be very careful, alright? I just hope you can see me, but I'll be looking directly into my mirror. And just to clarify, I'm not a beginner at using these razors, okay? So...
And just make sure that you're cutting as close as possible. And in this step, you can cut the tail end of that sock right off.
Listen, the only way I could have get a more precise cut is with a scalpel. I did that. I'm proud of myself! Look at that ball cap. For my first time, I don't think I deserve that, right? I'm going to use a little bit of the same Juvia's Place foundation to ensure that it blends a lot better with my skin. Alright, I'm going to clean up my skin again. And I'm using the same Neutrogena. And it does have alcohol in it.
And also, once you've cleaned up your skin, just give her some time to dry and then go ahead and place that wig right back on for the last and final time.
I guess when I put the wig on, I'll see if I went down too low with the ball cap. Alright, so there's a comb at the back and I'm just tucking it underneath all my braids. Okay, this lace at the back, I'll mess with that another time. For now, let's ignore it.
To start this melting process, I need to cut those extra pieces by my ears off.
behind my ear. Looks good. To me, it looks fine. Feels fine. Next, we're almost done.
I'm going in with a tiny mix of both shades, but more of the one that is close to my skin color, and I'm just making small little dots along the hairline.
Alright, it's getting complicated now. Alright, let me brush back the hair so I can see my hairline.
So I like to map it out with a shade that is super close to my skin color so that it can easily blend in or blend off. I did mix it with the other shades so that it's still a little bit visible so that I can see exactly where it's at. I really hope that makes sense. And I don't make a whole outline of the frontal or anything like that because I just find that a bit excessive. I just more so focus like on the dips and turns of the frontal, and I promise as long as it looks like this, you're going to be perfectly fine.
So I'm going to be using my same bold hold glue, and I'm going to make a 1-inch thick layer. Wait, no, not 1-inch thick layer. Like, it's going to be 1 inch in width, and I'm going to be doing 3 layers, and I'm going to be using the foundation as a guideline. So I'm not going to be going in front of the foundation. Okay, this is too thin. Maybe I should use the comb part. I'm going to use the back of the comb to spread it. Okay, that's easier. Alright, so that's layer 1. Layer 2. Right behind the foundation line, same way. One more layer to go. And that's the third and final layer. So I'm just going to wait for it to get clear. Then I'm going to glue on my wig. Finally!
You can now finally slide that frontal forward and place it down strategically. Emphasis on strategically. Just make sure that you're not placing it behind the glue because trust me, it's not a good look.
So I'm pushing it all the way forward. All the way forward. And then with my comb, I'm going to press it in. And then it will be stuck there. And I have my elastic band. Brand new.
I'm going to take my elastic band and just tie that down, focusing the elastic band right on the hairline where the glue is. I kept that elastic band on for about 10 minutes.
My own comes as one long continuous strip, so I'm just going to cut it. Alright, easy. And I'm going to tie the elastic band. Okay, let's do this. I feel, oh no, probably not a good idea to flip my head. Okay, alright, let's just.
And once that 10 minutes was up, or maybe even longer, you know, just as soon as you hear that first heartbeat in your brain, I promise that's like the indication to take that elastic band off, because I really don't be keeping track of the time. But once it's ready, it's time to take that band off and start cutting the excess lace off.
Alright, about 10 minutes have gone, so let's pull off the elastic and cut off the excess lace. Yeah, alright. Alright, I can still see a little foundation. Alright, I think after I wipe that off, we should be pretty good. Alright, let's cut off the excess lace. Alright, I want to put some curls in it and also do my baby hairs. But before I do that, I have dinner plans later, so let me go get ready. I feel like this isn't elaborate enough. Oh, little blaze, careful. Oh. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. I am not used to seeing my hair in this color. It's not even the straightness that's weirding me out. It's the color. Yeah?
Can I go?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you look nice.
Let's get close. Alright. Let me know the part, the baby hair. Let me know. 1 out of 10. I can take it. I'm a big girl. Alright? Let me know down in the comment section how you would rate my efforts for today. From 1 to 10. How did I do? I definitely did learn some lessons. Yeah. So there are some things I will be doing differently to perfect the look. I wouldn't say I got a what lace kind of finish. And I do chalk that up to inexperience, but I did get a good melting. Alright, I got a good melt. Wig companies, they can reach out to me now for the sponsorship. Alright, I kind of know what I'm doing. Alright, I kind of know what I'm doing. Yes, yes. And it's not tight at all. I feel fine. Anyway, beauties, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on the ups and downs of this experience. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Share it and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you haven't decided from this one video you want to subscribe, that's okay. Here what? I'll leave some more of my videos up in the iCards so you can watch more, get more familiar with my channel, and then if you make it through like 1 or 2 more of my videos, it should tell you that you actually enjoy my content, and it just makes sense to subscribe. Anyway, beauties, thanks again for watching. Later.